Hello and welcome to the late night edition with me, Ayushman Singh Jamwal. Big breaking news coming in at the top of the bulletin when it comes to the entire controversy surrounding the WAQF Act and the political campaign to amend it. Now, some leaders of the Christian community have written to the government against alleged encroachment by WAQF boards. So, when it comes to the entire political movement to amend the WAQF Act, now this is the piece of breaking news that's coming in where the Archbishop Andrew Thizat has written a letter to the Joint Secretary of the Lok Sabha Secretariat on unlawful claims by the WAQF board in the villages of Cherai and Munambam in Kerala. The Archbishop has requested the Parliament Committee to provide suggestions to amend the WAQF Act. Archbishop Andrew Thizat has said, and I quote, "In Ernakulam district of Kerala, numerous properties that have belonged to Christian families for generations in the villages of Cherai and Munambam have been unlawfully claimed by the WAQF board, leading to protracted legal battles and the displacement of rightful owners. Around 600 families are under threat," is the pitch coming in from the Archbishop. That is the big piece of breaking news that's coming in. Remember, the political campaign continues, especially from the BJP, to amend the WAQF Act. And this pitch now coming in from the Archbishop concerning unlawful claims by the WAQF board in Kerala. I'm joined by my colleague Sharon Elizabeth on the broadcast. So Sharon, while the political war of words continues over the campaign to amend the WAQF Act, the Archbishop here pointing to a wider social malaise given the very draconian tenets of the WAQF Act as we know it.
Well, that is right. This is the Archbishop of the Zero Malabar Archiepiscopal Kuria, which is a congregation in Kakinad, Kochi. And they have written this letter to the Joint Secretary of Lok Sabha Secretariat saying that in Ernakulam there are villages like Cherai and Munambam where there has in fact been WAQF board which has in fact been unlawfully claiming properties that belongs to the family, and they have been saying that around 600 such families are under threat, and these people belong to the impoverished fishermen community. And that is why they have written this letter to the Parliament Committee, asking the Parliament Committee also to make sure that the committee makes suggestion to amend the WAQF Act 1995 on the basis of humanitarian and constitutional principles. So here, the Archbishop is basically saying that from these two villages, the WAQF board is trying to unlawfully claim properties which belong to around 600 families, and these families are from the fishermen community. So this is a big allegation that is coming in from the Archbishop at this point.
Right, and Sharon, at the same time, this counters the entire pitch coming in from the opposition camp amid the entire controversy surrounding amending the WAQF Act, where the opposition has claimed that the BJP is only pushing a majoritarian agenda against Muslims.
Well, that is right. The opposition has been maintaining that this is nothing but an agenda by the BJP government. But at the same time, now with the entire bill being sent to the JPC, the Parliament Committee, they in fact, last week was the fourth such meeting of the JPC. So right now we have to, of course, see what is going to be suggestions that are being made by this standing committee, whether they will in fact be able to sort out the issues and come up with an amended bill, or whether this bill overall will not see the light of the day. All this we will get to know in the coming days.
Absolutely. But a stunning charge coming in from the Archbishop, who has said in that letter to the government, and I quote, "In Ernakulam district of Kerala, numerous properties that have belonged to Christian families for generations in the villages of Cherai and Munambam have been unlawfully claimed by the WAQF board, leading to protracted legal battles and the displacement of rightful owners. Around 600 families is what the Archbishop is claiming are under threat," is the pitch coming in from the Christian leader. Now, amid the war of words between the opposition and the BJP over amending the WAQF Act, as the opposition claims that the BJP is pushing a majoritarian agenda, it seems there is a wider social problem on the ground, as is being pointed out by the Archbishop. Thank you, Sharon, for joining us on the broadcast with that piece of breaking news. We'll have to wait and see how this plays out.